Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. So today I bring you guys loot from 10 hours of Lava Dragons, and the goal for this video is to get as many master clues as possible. Also check the profit per hour in 2022 at Lava Dragons, and try to find as many PKers as I can so that I can try and attempt to use this brand new Armadillo God Sword that I did promise you guys I would try out in a future video. Well, here is that future video, and just in case the Armadillo God Sword doesn't work, we brought the Dark Bow for backup. So I hope to run into a lot of people in this 10-hour time, but regardless, we are going to be expecting master clues to do and to stack up for the very end, so I'm going to make sure I add in live commentary when I open up those for the first time in quite some time. So we have a lot to look forward to. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I started off in the 2200 total level worlds, but since I wanted some excitement, I decided to quickly hop on over after the first inventory to the normal worlds, and it did not take too long to find our first PKer. A little bit of a lower level, and he was using green robes. I thought he was alone at first, so I figured I would go ahead and chase him, but to my surprise he brought a level 82 with him for backup. So I figured why not follow these guys around, see what they're gonna do, and the answer to that is not a whole lot, because Killer Kev was not able to hit me too much with that rune crossbow, and his friend to the north was not doing that much either. So I figured I'd whip out the Armadillo God Sword and, take care of business. And interestingly enough, even though he was using green robes, he had a set of full blue Mystic with him. So next time you gotta put on those better robes. And after chasing his friend down quite a few levels of wilderness, I ended up teleporting out. I believe I got about 250k from the guy that died, and I still had 15 Lava Dragon kills to bank. Overall, I'd say that was a pretty good inventory. Quickly after that, after banking, I did receive my first Elite Clue Scroll of the video, and I did promise that I'd make all of the Elite Clue Scrolls into Masters. Let's be honest, Elite Clue Scrolls, the rewards are just so underwhelming that I figure it's worth it to buy all of the Implings to get all of the other Clue Scrolls in order to get as many Master Clues as we can during this video. There is only one Master Clue step that I can't do, but the odds of me getting that are pretty low. It's just use a set of full Angler, and I accidentally dropped my boots many months ago, so hopefully we don't see that step during this video. But either way, the Ring of Wealth Imbued was equipped to get the Elite Clue Scrolls with double the chance, double the opportunity, so it's really important to bring that here at Lava Dragons in order to increase your Clue Scroll rates. Alongside the Clue Scrolls, some notable items that we were getting were the Onyx Bolt Tip drops, 100k every single time we see that on the ground, so that's always nice. Just in this looting bag here, we were banking 24 Onyx Bolt Tips and our second Elite Clue Scroll, which we did turn into a Master Clue right away. I was actually surprised that I got them so close together, and I was even more surprised that I got the Angler step. So I did have to commit to some fishing trawler late last night, the highlight of my night, doing fishing trawler for a couple games. Luckily it didn't take too long to get the boots, but I did notice there was an updated Kraken added to the fishing trawler minigame, but it was pretty memorable from last time I did it. It didn't seem like too many things changed for it, so in the meantime I was getting a bunch of manta rays, sea turtles, and sharks, and I want to say 5 or 6 games later I did get the Angler boots, and I was able to complete the very last step of this Master Clue. So it took a little bit of extra time there, but I did not include that in the 10 hours, so just to put that out there. So after my fishing trawler experience and a failed Dark Bow spec over at Vedion, I did make my way back to the Lava Dragons. My inventory was looking pretty on point. I did want to bring those Vengeances and Ceradome and Bruise just to make sure that I could defend myself properly if a team did show up. At this point, I was just running into 1 or 2 PKers at the same time. I wasn't really running into any big teams, so I was feeling pretty confident, and all of a sudden a major shows up. Username is Too High to Die, but the man almost died in the first 2 seconds by a Lava Dragon, so I was pretty confident about this one. I rushed the specs, but quickly after I failed them, I did take him down. So that Armadillo God Sword coming in handy once again, and another singles PKer. No big team attached with this guy, or maybe they were all too high to log in, I'm not sure, but either way it worked out in my favor. And after I banked, I did make my way back up to the Lava Dragons, and there was another PKer waiting for me. This time though, it was going to be a 2-on-1, and I noticed right away that they were trying to skull trick me, but I don't even know why people still try to do that method. It's pretty outdated in my opinion. So after the skull trick attempt did not work, it was a all-out battle, 2 versus 1. I was trying to go for the Dark Bow spec, but I was keeping my HP way too low, and the the Armadillo Godsword did overcome the Dark Bow this time. Guess I forgot she had a second special attack, but you know what? That's alright. I didn't lose too much money there, and I was still feeling pretty good about the kills that I just received, so that's alright. Back at Lava Dragons, I did go ahead and replace my Black D'hide Chaps with Torag Plate Legs, so I'd have a little bit more of a defense bonus going for me. I did manage to pull my third Elite Clue, which translates to our third Master Clue, so I was going to do that as well. And I'd figure I'd give this guy a shout out, so big shout out to him, and don't you judge my monotone voice, dang it, some people like it. Alright, moving on though, let's get back to it. So we got our third Master Casket in the bank, 4 hours into today's video. This one did take me about 2 days to complete. I wanted to do it all last night, but I just got tired, so I kind of went to bed, and then I woke up and I started again, so I finished the last couple hours today. I was also checking out my other Lava Dragon videos, and I didn't realize that I had done so many, so I hope you guys aren't tired of the Lava Dragons. I think I've done one every year for the past 4 years, and my last one was about a little over 6 months ago, and I stayed up 24 hours straight here. But the good thing about Lava Dragons is you're always going to get different Master Clue rewards from them and different PKers trying to kill you, so I feel like there's a strong sense of variety here, and I honestly think, even though I've done so many videos here, that it's still really enjoyable to do and hopefully enjoyable for you guys to watch. And speaking of things that are enjoyable to watch, the second Armadillo Godsword special attack coming in for another set of Mystic. This time we get a set of Black Mystic. I think we've PK'd White Mystic, Blue Mystic, and now Black Mystic, so I'm hitting the trifecta for this video. Unfortunately for me, I stayed way too long after I killed that guy, and I was trying to kill the partner. We ended up going down quite a few levels in the wilderness, and I dumped out multiple special attacks, but for some reason she was just not dying. So I did continue on, and to my surprise, she did throw out that last special attack at the very same time that I clicked on the teleport, and her friend did return at the same time as well. So I was very unfortunate to die. I did lose about 700k that I PK'd on top of 500k that I had just in supplies. So that was very unfortunate. Quickly after that though, I did receive another Elite Clue Scroll, my fourth Elite, which translates to the fourth Master Clue of the video. I mean, there was an upside to that death, I guess, brought me a little bit of luck with the Clue Scrolls, but yeah, it was very unfortunate. You never like to die here, especially when you get told to sit. But nah, I don't really mind. Everyone's different when they kill you in this game. I've died, I think 1,600 times almost through the years, so I've seen it all, believe me. Alright, next we have two of my biggest fans going in for the kill here, but I did decide to run away, and to my surprise, I ran into another team, so luckily, I guess they kind of helped me out there, so I did get away from those guys, but had that guy decided to teleblock me instead, that would have been a different story. So as we're looking at the bank tab here though, the loot is growing. 360 kills accounted for so far, a couple deaths and a couple kills, so we're kind of averaging out on everything here. Quite a lot of Master Clues in the bank as well. Another PKer did show up. This time it was a one-on-one fight, so I was pretty confident, and the Armadillo Godsword special attacks did not impress me once again, but it did still pull through for me, so that was a good kill. I did get a nice Ancient Staff PK, as well as about 450k in total loot in that looting bag, so that was really nice for the price check. And after I banked, I did make my way back to the Lava Dragons, did manage to get a Tooth Half Key. I was seeing all sorts of weird rune items as well, but the fact that I was wearing a Ring of Wealth was increasing the, the Rune 2H and the Rune Kite Shield drops that I was getting. I did run into a Mystic Mage. I was, feeling good about it, but then a lot of people showed up and I quickly died, so shout out to their hashtag. I didn't lose too much. I actually was on my very first kill for that inventory, so that death was okay, just lost the ether. The supplies here are costly, the ether, the brews, and everything else, but it is worth it because you're always going to profit in the end. So this guy absolutely came out of nowhere and he was trying to talk to me, but I was not in the talking mood, so I figured let me just go for the quick special attack combination, and it actually worked. So I was so happy when I got this. This was right towards the end of the video, and actually looking at his username now, I think I knew this guy many years ago. I'm not too sure though, but yeah, wow, 2.5 mil from this guy, literally out of nowhere. And again, I don't think he had a team with him. There was just one guy attacking me, but he was trying to run north, so I quickly got out of there, and that 2.5 mil really pays for all of my deaths, so that was so nice to see. And with just 20 minutes left in the video, as you can see throughout this whole video, this is truly truly a hot spot for small teams that are PKing, whether they're trying to go for other PKers or PVMers. I did run into these two guys. It was a pretty decent fight, and then we actually ran into some more Vedion PKers as well. So that was really nice to see the Wilderness so active. I was not expecting that. I did shoot my shot with that dark bow spec, and I really wanted to get one kill with the dark bow during this video, but it did not pull through. I was really upset about that. Had that DPS just been like 15 higher, I would have gotten that kill. So moving on though, we were on our last inventory, and this is like 3 back-to-back inventories of having a team attack me or PKers in general attacking me. So I went full force with this last one. We were running all the way down to the dogs at Vedion, and shout out to the dog because he was really DPSing her up and helping me out a lot during this 2 versus 1. And luckily with the crossbow, dark bow, and Armadillo Godsword combination, the trifecta as I mentioned before, we did get that kill. And not only that, we were chasing the teammate, almost killing him multiple times, and unfortunately he did get away, but it was a close call, and there was many close calls actually during this fight, and the teammate did come back. That was kind of a repeating thing I saw during this video as I, continue to kill the other team member, and then it would take so long that the other guy would just come back in the end. And speaking of the end, ladies and gentlemen, 10 hours of Lava Dragons has been completed. So that was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed recording it. Maybe next time I'll try out some live commentary, but we are about to get to the live commentary part once we open up the Masters. The overall first price check comes out to be 7.4 mil just in the Lava Dragon loot itself. Well, that comes out to be about 750k an hour almost, and that's just because of all the PKs and all the elite clues that I got. Could have been much more. 3.4 mil from all of the PKs that I did receive, so that'll cover all the deaths, so that is awesome. Now it is time to get into the 4 master clues, so let's turn on the commentary and get started. Alright, here we are with a little live commentary. Just killed the Mimic. We are 22 KC. Where's my third age? That's the real question. Let's see what we get. Alright, 525k. That's really good. That's going to help the price check, but not quite third age. We got 3 left, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Alright, 4 mil Torture Ornament Kit. That is incredible. I tell you, this Lava Dragon video, God, it's been a lot of fun to do, and oh, so rewarding. 4 mil coming in. What do we have next? 2 left to go. That's absolutely terrible. 1 left. Here we go. Third age wand, third age sword, something third age. Here we go. Is that a Mimic or a lag? Oh, I think I missed. Oh, okay. A little bit of a lag. Hood of Darkness. That's cool. All right. So it looks like we made 4.5, about 5 mil from the master clues, and we made 7.4 mil just from the Lava Dragons. So you're looking at about over 12 mil at Lava Dragons. That's with doing the elites into masters. We PK'd 3.4 mil. I did die a few times, so I would say I did profit, though, at the end of the day from dying with those PKs that I got in the last hour. Those were incredible. I did not expect that to happen, but I learned if you stay out of the total level worlds, you'll find a lot of PKers at Lava Dragons. So yeah, a 2022 Lava Dragon video. I know I've made a lot of them before, but this is just showing that they're still active out there, and their profit is still pretty decent, in my opinion. So thank you guys very much for watching, and until next time, Mr. No Sleep, out.